sort your M&Ms by color.
Yay, M&M's.
So carefully keep them in your section. I know we're all kind of sitting close together. That's okay.
I sorted mine.
Very good, Joshua. All right. Ellie, sort your M&Ms.
That's the exact same one that I have.
Now do we write how many red and how many blue?
Shh, listen to the directions. Once you have all of your M&Ms sorted, you're going to write in the box on the left how many M&Ms of that color that you have, okay? So for example, Jackson's chart is going to say that he has 1 red M&M. Ellie is going to write that she has 5 red M&Ms. And keep going. And you might have 0 for one of the colors.
Yep.
I have every single color.
Wow.
Whoa, me too.
Dude, that is amazing.
So when you fill out your chart, I need you to put your pencil down and look up when you're finished. Try not to eat them because then our data will be messed up.
Is it okay if I do?
Okay, then don't start on that yet. I said put your pencil down when you're finished filling out the chart on the left. Okay?
If you eat them, then you're gonna have to count your stuff. You eat 20 of them.
1, 2.
You're putting your
Did you
pencil
get
on
Sophia?
them. Yeah, oh, wait a second. I still have one.
Joshua, did you? Oh.
I did mine.
I have one.
Okay, so I want us to pause for just a second and have all of your eyes up here.
No, you're supposed to fill in that.
There are 4 parts to a bar graph. We're going to learn how to make a bar graph today. Okay? So I'm going to show you number 1. Our bar graph always needs a title, or else we won't know what we're collecting our data for. We won't know what this chart says or what we're trying to read. So we need a title. Who can give us a good title? Raise your hand for our M&M bar graph. Who can give me a good title? Jackson?
The M&M Project.
The M&M Project. Does everyone like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Not really.
So our first step in making a bar graph is our title. Okay, our next step is down here on the bottom. Let's look at our bar graphs for our M&Ms on our sheets of paper. And Ellie, can we read what's down on the bottom here for the bottom line?
Red, orange, yellow. Green, blue, and brown.
Good, they're all the colors of our M&Ms. So our categories are going to always be down here on the bottom. Okay, our bar graph always needs categories. So in this case, Rachel, what are our categories on the M&M bar graph?
On the bottom.
Yeah, what's on the bottom? What did Ellie just read off for us?
Yellow, green.
Right. All the colors of our M&Ms. Okay, so there's one more thing that we have to fill in over here, number 3. And this, Carter, can you show me what's over here? What's on the left side of this bar graph?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Those are numbers. So it's the number of M&Ms that we have, okay? So the number goes on this side. Categories go on the bottom. Now, I need everyone, oh, very good. Okay, I need everyone to fill in on our bar graph. It looks like Haley already started.
Wait, you have to do it with these?
Well, yeah, I want you to color it in. Don't necessarily put your M&Ms there, but color. With your pen, shade in how many M&Ms you have for red, orange, yellow, green, brown, and blue.
Oh, this is.
I have to color in 7. I'm at 10.
Okay, well shade it in with your pencil. It'll be easier.
Okay.
And we're going to do it for all of our colors.
Okay, green.
You're already on green?
Yeah. I don't have that many.
Right, and some of your boxes won't be colored in at all because you don't have
That color.
that color. Some of them might not.
Done. 2.
bar graph?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Rachel, that looks good. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Alright, when you're finished, just put your pencil down. We'll wait till everyone's finished.
Oh, I think I know what we're supposed to do next.
Well, let's wait.
No. Guys, I'm talking about this. We have to write down how many we have.
We already did that.
We did.
Well, that was the first thing we were supposed to do, Jackson. You can still fill it out.
Had it.
Very good.
7.
Wow, Haley, you have a lot of every color.
3 blue.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, you may carefully eat your M&Ms since we are finished filling in our bar graphs. Okay? Now I'm going to pass out this worksheet that we're going to work on together, and it's another bar graph. Haley, can you read to us what this bar graph is showing us? Yeah, what's it showing? What kind
This is a
of...
graph of pets that belong to the students in Miss Smith's class. Use the information from the graph to answer the question.
Good, so it's a bar graph of the pets that the students have from Miss Smith's class. Okay? So I need you to write your name at the top, and we're going to work on this together. So instead of counting M&Ms, we're going to be counting
Pets.
dogs, cats, fish, and birds. Right, Joshua, we're going to be counting pets. Okay, so number 1 says, how many dogs do the students have? So we need to look at our category section on the bottom, because remember, categories always go on the bottom. We need to look at the categories for dogs and look at what number that falls under. Carter, can you tell me what number that falls under for dogs? 6. Does everyone agree with that?
Yes.
Sophia, do you agree with that? Okay. So everyone write down 6. Rachel, can you do number 2 for us? How many birds do they have? Look at our categories. 2 birds. Very good. Does everyone agree?
Yes.
Okay. Now I want you to do 3, 4, and 5 by yourself, and then we're going to go over them together when you're finished. Okay. All right, so let's start with number 3. Joshua, can you read number 3 for us?
How many dogs do they have?
Oh, let's read that one more time. Number 3.
How many cats do they have?
There you go. See, that makes a big difference. So let's look at our categories for cats. And Ellie, can you tell me what you got for number 3 for cats? 4. Does everyone agree with 4?
Yes.
Yes. Number 4. How many fish do they have? Haley, what did you find for fish? For the
7.
7. Very good. Okay, and Jackson, number 5's question is a little different. Do they have more fish or cats? So we have to look a little more closely at that bar graph.
Fish.
If you look at the cats, they only have 4, and if you look at the fish, they have 7.
Very
So
good.
it's 3 more, so it's the fish.
Okay, so raise your hand if you put fish. Rachel, you put fish? Very good. Okay, you guys did great on that. All right, so let's just review one more time. There's 3 parts to a bar graph. We have our title, Joshua. We have our categories, and we have our numbers. Now, for the M&M bar graph and for the pets, what did we count by on this side? What did we count by?
Numbers.
Numbers, but did we count by 1s, 2s, 5s?
No.
1s. So it looks like this, right? So we can count by anything, really, right? What if we were counting something that had big numbers? We would maybe have to count, instead of by 1s, we would maybe have to count by
10s.
Or 10s, exactly. when we're counting on bigger numbers. Does that make sense?